I got Womanizer by Britney Spears stuck in my head pretty bad right now.
It's a good song, though.
It's the
I got
best.
I got something even worse.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I'm not gonna do it.
Get it, John. Nope, John, give it to him.
Got that good vibration.
Boom,
Got that
boom, boom.
sweet sensation.
Oh yeah, Marky Mark. Let's go.
I don't know who any of those people are.
Okay.
Marcus is now known as Marcus Wahlberg.
Welcome to Bracket, the only show where we take a bunch of shit and face it off against another bunch of shit to see what the best shit really is. I'm your host, Cullen Jennings, and joining me today is John Abbott.
I'm gonna evolve. Sorry.
Well, don't forget about Jesse Knowles.
Guys, I'm so sorry about John. I'm so sorry.
Man, you guys are Emmy
I didn't have
nominated
anything.
and Emmy nominated creator of Pokemon the animated series, Greg L. Mercer.
Guys, I'm so sorry about John and Jesse and this opening bit that we didn't structure at all.
And this week, we have a special guest with us. We have PhD candidate and administrator of the PAX Pokemon League, Alex Roderer.
Hey everybody, I'm really just happy to be here. It's really great being around.
Well, we're gonna change that.
Oh
yeah,
boy,
we're gonna make you very upset that you came on this show.
it's already been an eye-opening experience.
All right. So this week, we're actually going to be taking the 16 best new Mega Evolutions from the upcoming Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So we're going to get right into 16. We do not have any of the legendaries because, well, Rayquaza would sweep. So.
And it's easier to just have, like, there's 16 non-legendary Mega Evolutions in this version.
There you go. Boom. All right, so right away in round one in Group A, we have Mega Audino versus Mega Altaria. In Group B, we have Mega Pidgeot versus Mega Sharpedo. In Group C, we have Mega Sableye versus Mega Slowbro. In Group D, we have Mega Gallade versus Mega Swampert. In Group E, we have Mega Sceptile versus Mega Salamence. In Group F, we have Mega Beedrill versus Mega Metagross. Group G, we have Mega Camerupt versus Mega Lopunny. And Group H, we have Mega Steelix versus Mega Glalie. So right off, Group A, Mega Audino versus Mega Altaria. Anyone care to take a stab at it?
For those in case you don't know, Mega Altaria is a Dragon Fairy type, and
Which
gains
is
the
awesome.
ability, which is awesome, and gains the ability Pixelate, which is normal type moves become fairy type moves. And Mega Audino is a normal fairy type and gets the ability Healer, which really is just no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that I really like both of these typings on both of them. I think Fairy Normal is really cool typing.
I think it always kind of gets your attention when something gets put up with normal as a secondary typing because for so long that was unheard of in Pokemon. For so long, normal typing didn't get paired up with anything except for like flying.
Flying, yeah.
Right. That being said, Mega Altaria is a cute-ass bird flying in a bunch of fluffy clouds that are its body. And I think Audino looks dumb.
I would like to put my face in a Mega Altaria.
That's gross.
I mean,
And here's my DeviantArt account showing pictures of it.
it's a snuggly. In terms of cuteness, I'm pretty sure Mega Altaria takes the cake. Like that's a snuggly Pokemon. If
I don't want to make that Pokemon sad. Look at it.
yeah.
I fully understand I'm about to be outvoted here, but I like Mega Audino a bunch. I think it looks like a neat little, weird little pixie fairy. It looks like a fairy type Pokemon to me, which I don't think Mega Altaria really does.
But it's like 4 feet tall or something and creepy as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
well-
It's supposed to be a little weird teddy bear bug thing. I don't know, but it looks like Cubase from Madoka, and that's enough to get me to vote for it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, Greg, I actually do think I don't like regular Audino very much. I think Mega Audino is a huge improvement.
That's improving from a very low baseline.
And I mean, I like, and there's several megas here that we're going to talk about that I think fit this description. I like megas that kind of feel like the designers said, what if we had a chance to redesign this Pokemon and just kind of make it slightly different? Like tweak this Pokemon so that it kind of has the same feeling, but a little bit is changed around. And I think Audino is kind of a cool way of looking at that. But I like Altaria way too much. So I'm voting for that.
Is that it's 4-1, right?
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
Altaria
Okay, that's
vote.
fine.
All right. Mega Altaria knocks out Audino 4-1. Mega Pidgeot versus Mega Sharpedo.
Am I just the info person now?
If
Can I do
you
that?
want to
If you
be,
want to do, yeah.
I
It seems
I
like
can
you know
totally
things
lend-
about Pokemon.
I can totally lend some information as well.
Please, I mean, I'm happy to be that guy, that know-it-all jerkbag. I mean, we can alternate. You do these.
I don't know if I know their abilities off the top of my head, though. I know that
Well, Mega Pidgeot is no guard.
Yeah.
yes, that's right. So Mega
Mega
Pidgeot,
Sharpedo's strong jaw. I have Bulbapedia pulled up.
and I know Mega Pidgeot, they've said is going to be like a special attacker and get really fast, which is cool. And Mega Sharpedo can bite things and hurt him a lot.
Yeah.
Mega Sharpedo is just covered in cutting things, like things that would physically hurt you. And it had, rough skin to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a, moving sword in the water.
Neither of these Pokemon visually, I think, get a whole lot changed from what they are fundamentally. Like, Mega Sharpedo just looks like a Sharpedo that has a bunch of shit tacked on him.
Yep.
And Mega Pidgeot just sort of looks like, well, what if Pidgeot was the second form? What would the third form look like?
Right.
That being said, I'm going to be a Sharpedo vote because A, I like water Pokemon the best, and B, I like Sharpedo more than Pidgeot in their non-mega forms.
It's also to be said that Sharpedo has retractable blades in his face now,
Yeah.
which is pretty insane in any level.
Wolverine had a Pokemon.
Well, if Wolverine had blades in his face, I mean,
And swam really good. I'm a Mega Sharpedo vote. It's a sea mouth. It's terrifying. It would eat everything.
Oh boy,
Well, go ahead, John.
I'm actually gonna go Mega Pidgeot. I like Sharpedo as a Pokemon better, but I think, and I don't mind his Mega design very much. I think it's good. I think it could have been way better, though. I think you can go look up fan designs for a Sharpedo evolution, and some of them are real rotten, as with all fan stuff. But man, some of them are so cool. Some of them really play off the fact that he is a shark torpedo and evolve him into all kinds. Sometimes he's like a big submarine. Anyway, I think Mega Pidgeot is cool. I like that it looks like, let's just take Pidgeot and not change it a lot, but make it a further version of Pidgeot. So I'm Mega Pidgeot.
I'm also a Mega Pidgeot vote.
wow.
I'm voting Mega Pidgeot because, again, like with John, I do like Sharpedo better. But for me personally, I remember playing the older Pokemon games and always teaching. I always had a Pidgeot that learned Fly, just because that seemed to fit most with me. I really like Mega Pidgeot's design. I like the blue tips on the wings now. I like the extra tufts of hair, I guess.
I think the colors that they add to it is cool. The pink and the blue, I think look nice. And the thing about Sharpedo also that I forgot to say is that, when you Mega Evolve Sharpedo, it's going to lose Swift Swim.
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
sorry, not Swift Swim, Speed Boost.
Speed Boost. Yeah.
And Speed Boost is such an amazing ability that to lose it's going to have to be good to make up for that.
And I just like the idea of flying on the back of a Mega Pidgeot, so I'm voting Mega Pidgeot.
Am I the tiebreaker?
You're
Yeah,
a
it's definitely-
tiebreaker.
Is this the first tie-breaking vote I get?
Go for it.
The power. I feel powerful.
You are powerful. I checked.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, this is a tough one. As much as I like Mega Sharpedo, I mean, I think the design is, for what Sharpedo was, it really is taking that design and cranking it up a little bit. But yeah, Strong Jaw is not a great ability. It's like it powers up biting moves, which yes.
It does get Crunch, and it is Dark
You're
type, so...
You're gonna have Crunch on.
And you're going to have Ice Fang, most likely. I mean...
But I don't know. I just like there's something about Pidgeot's design. It may be a little bit of nostalgia from Gen 1. And the pink and the blue color scheme. I think it's really interesting, too. No guard coupled with a boost in special attack. That's, for a normal flying type, that's really interesting to me.
Hurricane is the big one people keep bringing up. Hurricane is the move that it's going to decimate with.
Yeah.
I think I can already see how this bracket's going to play out, is that me and Jesse aren't going to know what any of you three are fucking talking about.
I can keep up. I'm doing all right.
I don't know any of these fucking moves. Every time I play, I'm just like, well, I'm going to grind for 3 hours and then be better than every gym in the game and then not do any multiplayer ever.
That's the strategy that I took for basically most of my life. So I'm not going to ping you on that. But Hurricane, think of a hurricane. What does that move evoke in your mind, Greg?
Not anything as cool as a shark torpedo.
No, that's fair.
Agree.
Either way, I'm voting for Pidgeot.
Oh, man.
All right.
I didn't see that happening at all.
So the surprise knockout.
John, you made this happen.
I'm
Mega
fine
Pidgeot.
Don't
with
act
it.
like it was anyone but you.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Mega Pidgeot knocks out Sharpedo 3-2. Up next, Mega Sableye versus Mega Slowbro.
This one's gonna break my heart.
Yeah, these are definitely the weirdest Mega evolutions introduced in this generation, and maybe so far. These are the equivalent of like Mega Kangaskhan taking out the little baby. It's just like a weird, cool riff on the concept of the Pokemon.
Mega Slowbro is still Water Psychic, but gains the ability Shell Armor. And Mega Sableye is Dark Ghost, of course, and gains the ability Magic Bounce.
Right.
So tell us what those abilities are, because I feel like I know both of them. They're supposed to be really good.
And I definitely don't know either of them. I'm not going to know any of these, just a heads up.
So Magic Bounce repels, it's all entry hazards? Is that how it works?
I believe it's entry hazards and also
Status. It's both.
Status changing moves.
Yeah, it's status and entry.
Yeah, status. It reflects the effect of all status lowering status moves, non-damaging status condition inducing moves, entry hazard moves like Taunt and Torment, and it reflects them back at the user.
That's the best part about it.
It's a big deal.
Which makes me think that big jewel it's holding is actually really going to pay off in the long run, even though it does lose Prankster, which is that's
the
good
thing.
ability.
That's the thing, is that both of these megas are a little bit, they're kind of gambles. We don't really know how they're going to play out yet since the games aren't out, but they're both coming off of Pokemon who already were very good. Slowbro has seen like a huge resurgence in the games lately, and Sableye has one of the best abilities in the game, Prankster, that lets it use non-damaging moves before other Pokemon.
I don't want to call you guys dumb nerds, but you're focusing on literally the most boring aspects of these Pokemon.
No, I mean,
Mega Slowbro is literally getting eaten by a Shelder. That's wild and hilarious. And Mega Sableye is holding a giant jewel that is literally as big as him.
Yeah, that came out of his chest.
Yeah, which is also hilarious and great because he like eats jewels. Also, if you look at the jewel, you can see a super blown up version of him inside of it, which is hilarious.
Both of these are strong arguments for both of these Pokemon.
Also,
this is the hardest one for me.
We talked about Magic Bounce's ability. I just wanted to say Shell Armor's ability is prevents critical hits, for what that's worth.
Which is kind of a garbage ability.
It's kind of a garbage ability.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna put a Mega Sableye vote in real quick, and I really like Slowbro a lot.
I don't think you're wrong. I
think it
is
that
worth
giant jewel is just so damn funny and so damn clever of them to do that with Sableye and make him relevant again, because after what's it called?
Oh, Spiritomb.
After Spiritomb came out, he kind of got buried until Prankster came along. So I'm a Sableye vote, easy.
It is worth bringing up that Mega Slowbro's animation in game also adds to that design, in that he is floating on his tail.
Well, he like bounces on it and kind of balances on the point of his tail. Yeah,
because his arms are sticking out of the shell, which had started eating his tail, in the Slowbro evolution, and now it has basically consumed all of him, and he is just sitting, trying to stand up with his tail. Poor thing.
I have to come in as a Sableye as well. Sableye is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I think this Mega evolution for him is one of the. It's such a simple idea, but like it works so well, and like he's so psyched, he's so happy. He's been hunting gems.
This is
for his
literally
entire
the
life.
Jackpot for him.
Yeah, I love Mega Slowbro, but I have to side with Sableye.
Every now and then, what I'll try and do is I'll think like, okay, if I was an actual Pokemon trainer and I had a team of 6 Pokemon, and for the heck of it, why not have one from every generation? What would they be? Sableye is usually the one I pick from this generation. The other is Ninjask, but that I think is more. Is not quite the way I would like to play. Sableye is such a favorite of mine, and I think the thing they did with Mega Slowbro is so funny and so cool, but I can't not go Sableye.
I'm pretty much 100% with you guys. And plus, I mean, it is great. The Sableye is relevant again. I mean, it's such a great design. And for me, I didn't know that there was a resurgence of Sableye when Prankster came out. Mm-hmm. I just thought he was just a really good designed Pokemon that nobody knew how to use very well because he wasn't very good. But
he wasn't very
Prankster
good.
Sableye is huge. Prankster Sableye is still like a very big presence in the game.
Okay, but either way, I love that Mega Sableye. I'm with Mega Evolutions. A lot of it for me is like, oh, that's a nice little design. I like seeing the ideas behind Mega Evolutions. But Mega Sableye, like, I'm excited to get a Sableye and use that.
I mean, I think I'm gonna just throw in a vote for Mega Slowbro just because I love it. Makes me laugh so much thinking about that Slowbro in there. But yeah, I agree with you guys about the design and about the ability. It's just
Sableye takes it.
Yeah, I'm not sad about that.
All right. So Mega Sableye knocks out Mega Slowbro in a 4-1 vote. We have Mega Gallade versus Mega Swampert.
The two Megas that have been, like, who are going to see each other at the gym and get into a fight with each other.
Yeah, they got swole, bro.
One's training in just straight up MMA, and the other one's just weightlifting nonstop.
Yeah, he skips leg day every day.
Swampert, he gets Swift Swim, which is one of the best water abilities you can ask for. I don't know if Gallade's ability changes.
Mega Gallade.
It's inner focus, or it has inner focus. Yeah.
Same.
Both keep their typing, no typing changes. I've never been a big Gallade fan, but I do think that cape that it gets when it Mega Evolves is cool. I'm way into it.
It gets the full-on Yu-Gi-Oh! Disc, like, card on its
I mean,
arms.
it kind of already had those.
Yeah, but they make sure it's like
they-
full-on deck, you know.
It pretty much loses almost all of its green in favor of the whole body turning white, which I kind of like that.
But yeah,
Only-
have you guys seen how swole Swampert is?
Yeah.
I got a thing for like big, beefy, big arm, torso character design. So
Sure.
I'm big time into Mega Swampert.
I really like it because if you look at the original Swampert art for that, he's got real thick legs and his back end's like a lot bigger than the front end of him.
Yes.
So he seriously just spent 2 straight years in the gym doing nothing but arms because he was like, I got big legs, I'm good. And now he's just he did so much trap work and his back is so big. He's a monster. I'm
feeling faint. I'm
with you. I watch pro
to-
wrestling, so this is just as close as I can get right now. So
I don't want to get too commercial on bracket, but I would love to commission John to do a walk cycle for Mega Swampert, just because I have no idea what it would look like.
What if he just goes full on like gorilla mode and
he, like, walks on his hands?
walks on his knuckles? Yeah.
That's kind of what I was expecting. Yeah.
I kind of want to see him on those little legs, though. Is the thing. And just because
walk like a bodybuilder from New Jersey, like sort of a side to side, like
exactly,
shuffle.
he's the situation of Pokemon.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote Swampert early because I'm one of those people who've always gone water types for starters every single year.
Me too.
And Generation 3 is the one generation that I skipped on.
I don't get it. I love regular Swampert. I feel like he gets such a bad rap, but
I don't like Swampert at all. I know people do, but of all the water starters, you know, the Mudkip family, the Swampert family, it's by and large my least favorite of them.
Fuck you,
Water
Jesse.
starter. I just don't like
Swampert.
them.
I think Swampert
I think
is so
Swampert's
cool.
baller.
But Mega Swampert's design completely turned that around for me. I am psyched to get a Mega Roofie.
Oh,
There you
Mega
go.
Roofie.
Mega Roofie.
Wow.
a Mega Roofie and
Good night,
opening
everybody.
night.
Boy, we can't. Let's just stop. We can't continue.
the blue episode.
I'm excited to get Mudkip now.
I'm gonna jack in as well for a Swift Swimming Swamp Sweep.
We don't know what the stone to evolve Gallade is called. Presumably Galladite. Mega Swampert evolves by Swampertite, which I think is hilarious to say, so I'm voting Swampert.
Is that a sweep?
Yeah, I mean, does anyone think I'm not going to vote for Mega Swampert?
Yeah. All right, so we get a first round sweep with Swampert knocking out Mega Gallade. All right, Mega Sceptile versus Mega Salamence.
Mega Sceptile, just saying ahead of time. Mega Salamence looks dumb as hell.
Oh, you're so wrong,
so
Greg. You're
wait,
so wrong.
Right. So hold on. Let's get a summary out here. So Sceptile,
Grass Dragon.
Grass Dragon gains the first starter in all of Pokemon history to attain a dragon typing.
Oh, no.
Charizard.
No, it's not. Charizard did.
Charizard
Yeah.
got a Mega.
Oh, right.
One of them.
John, I thought you knew Pokemon.
Second Pokemon to gain a Dragon second starter.
Is it the
second
first
banana.
grass dragon?
Yes, first Grass Dragon.
There. See, I know more about Pokemon than John does. So
True.
He should shut his fucking mouth and vote for Sceptile.
I think I really like Sceptile normally, but it getting Lightning Rod kind of crushes that for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that ability's really bad.
We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah,
The thing is,
they're trying to make it a support Pokemon.
not necessarily. I just think they don't always put a lot of thought into why they assign things certain stuff. I think there's value to having it have lightning rod. I mean, if you're talking battling against other people, if you have a good idea that someone's going to use an electric move, you switch in your Mega Sceptile and you don't take any damage. You know, it's a free switch in, which matters. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, what ability does Salamence get? I don't know if it
gets
changes.
Aerialate, so it turns
Aerialate,
any move.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a great ability.
that's a great ability, and it turns in a Moon Knight spaceship or jet. So I think Sceptile's real cool, but I'm a Salamence vote. I think it's
God,
great.
you're
I think
breaking my
it's
heart.
so dumb and great, and I think it fixes how dumb Salamence really is, and I think it makes it like comical and really interesting. Its ability is so much better than anything they gave Sceptile. So
Cullen, I'm with you. Honestly, I think the original Salamence doesn't look good, and I'm so into a ridiculous design as Mega Salamence.
You guys are breaking my heart.
I'm sorry.
You're not wrong. I think regular Salamence is so stupid looking. It has these tiny little baby legs, and its body is like this elongated mattress pad. I hate the way it's like. I think Salamence is a dumb looking dragon, and I do think its Mega improves it a little bit. Greg's right. It is a ridiculous, dumb looking Mega.
absolutely.
But I kind of like it, even though I think it's dumb looking.
I want to know what it looks like when its wings. Can it put down its wings like in?
I think
No,
it just
because
goes like a
90%
jet.
wing.
Yeah, it hovers.
That's ridiculous. That's the dumbest.
It's pretty great.
I think it's great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, can we talk about how the fact that Sceptile has like spore pods all over him?
I
and
do
shit?
like that.
That's
his
wild.
seed pods are amazing, and the fact that they get they go from like yellow to an orange as they travel down his back.
I mean, he technically had those before, though.
But he
They
has
didn't
more of
change
them,
the form.
and there's a color change in them. It looks great, and his freaking Mega Sceptile can fire his tail off like a gecko can. And it's awesome. He can use it as like a harpoon weapon.
Like thematically, yeah.
I love Sceptile, and I think Mega Sceptile is everything I ever wanted from a Mega version of Sceptile. I'm putting my vote towards that.
So it is a split vote once again, Alex.
Oh boy. Thematically, Sceptile hits. I feel like the lightning rod ability is sort of its tail kind of looks like a pine tree, right?
Yeah. That's what I was
yes.
thinking.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. If you really look at abilities and what Pokemon are given as abilities, it really seems like the only consideration Game Freak takes when they assign abilities is, does this make sense from like a conceptual
And
standpoint?
as a person who likes Pokemon not because of the like competitive ability, but because of the like the feeling that it gives me and like the thought of like having a team of Pokemon and traveling around, that I like that. I like when things make sense in terms of like thematic.
Because they rarely end up making sense in Pokemon.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean,
And that's the whole reason you should vote Salamence, because it doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to be fun.
That design is really, really funny and really great. It takes a Pokemon that I kind of hated. I faced a lot of Salamence in battle, and they're just not fun to play against. And it makes it so much better.
Look,
Good ability.
They're
You know what you're voting for.
They're going to either fix a shitty Pokemon that you didn't like to make it likable, or they already just kind of revamped and made one that you already like. You like it a little bit more.
Aerialate is a good ability, but Salamence is not going to have a lot of moves to take advantage of it.
Yeah, that is true.
Sceptile
need
becomes
a
a
lot?
dragon.
You don't know. We got. Look, but Salamence is already a dragon.
He is
But he's this dumb dragon.
Okay, Salamence sucks. Sceptile has a Christmas tree for a butt. That is amazing.
Yeah, but one looks like the moon.
In turn, just for overall like hitting all the right notes, I think I'm gonna have to vote for Mega Sceptile.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Mega Sceptile knocks out Mega Salamence 3-2. Next, we have Mega Beedrill versus Mega Metagross.
Mega Beedrill's so cool.
Mega Beedrill is the exact copy of something I would have wrote on the back of a worksheet in elementary school.
Metagross gets, what is it, Tough Claws?
Tough
when
claws.
Which is not great, but it could be worse, I guess. Metagross kind of combines all of his previous forms into him.
Which I think looks really cool. Adding all the little forms and stuff to that one big mass, I'm into that.
Beedrill, does he get an ability change?
It's adaptability.
Adaptability.
Which is, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, it's obnoxious. Like,
time stab, which
That's
is
an amazing ability.
Greg stab is type attack bonus.
Yes, I know what stab is.
Do you know what a
Beedrill-
Pokeball is?
Yeah, that's what you make out of apricorns, right?
Ah, yeah.
You're not wrong.
Wow.
Nice.
That's hipster Pokeballs, man.
I just want to. It's something I explained to everyone back when we were making this list. If you look up a battle animation of Mega Beedrill, so he gets, his legs and arms are stingers now. His main stinger has these like grooves on the top and the bottom, and he like locks his arm and legs into his stinger and creates a 5-pronged stinger and attacks with it.
He becomes a bee drill.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't know that.
That's horrifying.
Or of like
Also,
a knife.
also the bottom. This is a nice touch. His abdomen looks kind of like the base of Vespiquen, like with the
Yes, it does, and
grooves.
I love Vespiquen.
So it's sort of bringing together the bee family in this redesign, which
I'm gonna cut to the quick here. Is this a sweep for Mega Beedrill?
I don't know if it is.
we haven't-
I love bug type Pokemon. They're my favorite type, and I love like bee design characters that have designs about like relating to bees. I think Vespiquen is amazing. I really like.
I like Combi a lot.
Yes, I love Combi. I absolutely love
it's really
Combi.
cute. It's really cute.
I'm gonna lock in very fast as a Beedrill vote.
I'm a Beedrill vote.
I'm a Beedrill vote.
So I got a thing. Metagross is one of the Pokemon that I have carried. Like it's one of my main team players.
Sure.
I've always loved Metagross, and so I like Mega Metagross. I like the redesign, and it's going to be terrifying, frankly, because it gets increases in all of its stats.
Mhm.
Sure,
all
but I
of
bet
its
it'll
stuff.
still go down to one knockoff.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm voting for Metagross.
Not Alex's Metagross.
Not my Metagross loves me, and so it's
Yeah, he's immune to one-hit kills.
part of the cards.
I'll throw a vote to Metagross as well because I have a weak spot for that guy, but I'm okay with Beedrill moving on.
I am too.
Good, because he does.
All right. Beedrill knocks out Mega Metagross. Up next, Mega Camerupt versus Mega Lopunny.
I don't care about Mega Lopunny at all. I don't know why you guys are so into it. I think
Nope.
Mega Camerupt is hilarious and cool.
I-
It's such a cool extension of Camerupt, so I'm very quickly a Camerupt vote.
It made Camerupt actually look decent and worth a damn.
Well, and like fearsome, like it's intimidating.
Well, it has
It's got
sheer
a-
force as well. Like it's
got a goddamn volcano, erupting volcano on its
So
back.
it's worth mentioning that Mega Lopunny gets Scrappy ability.
but also gets the fighting ability,
Yeah,
like
well, it
the
becomes
fighting
fighting
type.
type.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
becomes
Becomes
normal
fighting
fighting,
type.
which is cool. I think normal fighting is a really cool.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do like that typing.
Gets
That is
scrappy,
neat.
so it can hit ghost types.
Lopunny's got these crazy like ripped tights look about the legs, which is interesting.
It's kind of wild.
Makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It makes me.
I think it looks
makes-
great.
It makes me feel very comfortable.
The weird thing is, it's like it manages, even with the ripped tights, like a Kesha look, to somehow be less sexualized than regular Lopunny, which is like fucking Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, it's as sexualized as you can get. Yeah.
I was never a big fan of Lopunny. I think Mega Lopunny made me be like, oh, that's kind of cool.
I
I've
love-
wanted a Mega Evolution for Camerupt for a long time. I wanted Camerupt to get something that makes it good, and I'm not sure. I love the volcano on its back. I love most of that design. I guess I keep coming back to like the weird like fur skirt that it has, and I think that part just really throws me off when I look at Mega Camerupt.
Well, I think it's because he's supposed to be an island.
Yeah, but his top half looks great. His bottom half is just.
I guess when I was expecting a more powerful version of Camerupt, my thought wasn't, let's make it look like he doesn't have legs.
The fur skirt is way out this season. I'm just saying.
Neither one of these Pokemon have very good fashion sense right now, you know? I don't know. Come back to me. I don't know if I can make a vote yet.
I'm actually going to lock in for I like Mega Camerupt a lot, but I'm a Lopunny vote.
Ugh.
I think I actually like the aesthetic look for it. I think it's kind of cool. I think that it gaining fighting and getting scrappy and being able to punch a ghost in its face is much more stronger than people are giving it credit for. I think it's great. I think it's going to be great. I've seen it in action now, and
I'm also a Lopunny vote. I love that fur pattern on its forehead now. I love the segmented ears. I love lanky fighting types in general. Really like Mega Lopunny. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm a Camerupt vote. I just can't get over like the Lopunny. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not happy with Camerupt's design, but I like that it's getting the attention, and yeah, I can deal with it.
Tiebreaker, right?
I just looking at Mega Lopunny, it almost seems like a weird riff on Mega Medicham.
Which I like Mega Medicham.
I absolutely don't. I think this fixes that. I think Mega Medicham is awful.
I don't like Medicham either.
I don't know. I don't see
weird
the appeal.
Gross to me.
So if it helps at all, there's I guess the idea behind Mega Lopunny is it goes from being a very sweet, like loving bunny to some sort of extremely aggressive, high, like powerful, strong.
It becomes a Joss Whedon character.
Yeah, basically. That's exactly right.
And even more reason to vote for it. Come on, people.
And this is probably not a fair way to break this tie. I'm gonna give it to Camerupt because I think he really I think Camerupt really needed something.
God damn it.
And I'm glad it got it.
Fuck you. What's the problem?
I appreciate it.
You know what my problem is?
Whoa.
I like
Oh,
Camerupt,
man,
but
classic.
I was just Lopunny guy. So Camerupt knocks out Mega Lopunny 3-2. All right, the last one in this round, we have Mega Steelix versus Mega Glalie.
I've been waiting for this one.
Yeah, I like thinking of these two as the Wario and Waluigi of
Yes.
Pokemon.
I think they are best friends all the time.
Yeah, they're both like nefarious douchebags.
So neither one of them get a type change. Steelix gets Sand Force,
Force, yeah.
which is not as good as Sheer Force, which it used to have.
But its defense is absolutely obnoxious.
Whereas Glalie,
It's refrigerate.
which is an awesome, amazing, incredible ability.
Everything's ice type and 30% more powerful.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm gonna say something real early here. Look, I love Steelix, and I think when people think about Mega Evolutions or just evolutions for Pokemon in general, I think most people would say Steelix needed something. Steelix was such a cool
I
design.
like regular Steelix.
Yes,
a lot.
I loved regular Steelix. It was such a cool design, and I think one of the first Steel types we were ever introduced to. You want that Pokemon to be cool. You want it to be good, and I hope Mega Steelix does good. But Mega Glalie was such a surprise nowhere, and it looks amazing. Just this big old wide open mouth. I'm Mega Glalie.
It's Ice Horn. Yeah, I'm. It has this big old beard, and I without even a question, I'm a huge Steelix supporter. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, but I'm a Glalie vote, hands down, right here.
I'm glad that we all feel so positively about Steelix, and I'm also glad we're all voting for Glalie.
Yeah,
Looking at him, I just want to be like, wah!
yeah.
Mega Steelix is, I think, when people think of like what Pokemon they want to redesign, they want to come up with a Mega design for. I think a lot of people like have been thinking about what they would do with Mega Steelix. I know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the design is solid. It's good. It's just Mega Glalie is like a real surprise and terrifying. I'm like creeped out. Like that creeps me out.
I mean, the thing is, if you look at it, it's kind of like a skull that cracked open.
Yeah. I mean, the Glalie the original Glalie is supposed to be a Japanese spirit, an evil Japanese spirit, like a floating head.
Yeah.
Shinigami. Yeah.
I don't like Glalie. Like, I never liked Glalie. I thought the design was unnerving. And the Mega just changes that completely.
I think I love my favorite part about the Glalie gigantic maw is that in the original Glalie design has this weird little tiny mouth grimace. And in Mega Glalie, that's the upper part of its mouth, where basically the lower part of its mouth has somehow formed.
And like when you look at the original, knowing that those are the top teeth, it looks really different.
When you know that full set of chompers is underneath there the whole time.
Yeah,
man. So is that a sweep?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Glalie.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Steelix.
Yeah.
We got no issues with you, dog.
Yeah.
Glalie. Sweeps, first round sweep for Glalie over Steelix, 5-0. All right, we're into round 2. We have Mega Altaria versus Pidgeot.
I don't want to go further, guys. This is gonna be way too tough for me.
Just stop.
We got Mega Sableye versus Mega Swampert. We got Mega Sceptile versus Mega Beedrill, and Mega Camerupt versus Mega Glalie. All right, Altaria versus Pidgeot.
Battle of the Birds.
Oh, no.
I am still an Altaria vote on this.
Oh boy.
I
If
just
we're
think
talking-
it adds more fluff, and that's all that Pokemon. Swablu, adorable. Altaria, great. Mega, even better. More fluff.
Cullen, as much as I love Mega Altaria, I have to go Pidgeot on this, and the reason being is this is for me. I'm voting on like best Mega redesign basically, and Altaria doesn't really change as much as I would like it to change. Whereas
But
Mega
it changes
Pidgeot,
typing.
I don't know. I think the opposite is true. I think,
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, Altaria changes more, I feel, than Pidgeot does. Like, Pidgeot gets sort of bigger and more powerful, but
Yeah,
I'm an Altaria vote.
Well, visually, I see what Jesse's saying, but I am probably going to be an Altaria vote as well, just because it comes from, like, the Ampharos school of, like, make it puffier.
Yeah.
Yes.
More 80s hair, please.
I'll go in with you, Jesse, for Pidgeot.
look, I love Mega Altaria, but personally, the idea of Pidgeot becoming this ruthless special attacking force is really cool. To me.
He becomes a bird wizard, is what happens.
It's
Yeah.
really
A
great.
Whizbird.
Yeah. A Bizzard.
Whoa,
but-
whoa.
Bizzard.
Excuse me.
Mega Altaria knocks out Mega Pidgeot 3-2. All right, we have Mega Sableye versus Mega Swampert.
Oh no.
Mega Sableye.
Mega Sableye.
No,
Do you guys
Mega
think Swampert could like crush that jewel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If he
can
did,
lift
he'd
it.
crush my heart.
There's no
He
way
can
Sableye would
easily
let
lift-
him.
If
Those
Sableye can
arms,
lift
man.
it, he can lift it. It ain't weigh that much.
If
And number
Swampert
two, he
comes
can
near that
smash
jewel,
it.
if Swampert comes near that jewel, Sableye is gonna latch onto his fucking face and gnaw right through him.
It's a ghost. He can't do anything. It's a ghost.
He's a dark ghost and it's water ground, so I think he can do just fine.
Oh boy.
Mega Swampert. Those
Mm.
arms.
Actually,
Those arms.
I don't know if I want to vote. I
I-
like Mega Swampert.
Beefy.
I-
Come on, think about
Okay, Mega
like-
Sableye is gonna bash him over the fucking head with
You
that giant
had
fucking ruby.
a Mega Swampert. Think about hugging a Mega Swampert. Think about how great that would be.
He'll crack your fucking
Like-
ribs.
No, he'd love you. He'd never
Think
do
about how cuddling a sweet little adorable Sableye would be.
Yeah, and you look at it and it steals your soul.
Yeah, I'm so into it. That's all I want. You can use him to perform
it's
He is going to
true, like-
bring you jewels all the time. You can run an economy
Yeah.
off of a Mega
He's
Sableye.
not
And I could
Do you?
punch in through banks with Mega
It's
Swampert.
true, like-
Cats eat birds, but they still bring you birds.
I love Sableye, but the idea of one existing in my apartment, just this like little
It's just, like,
snarling
skitters
gremlin that's
around.
like crawling around and hissing at
But
me.
look at him.
and,
All he
like-
wants to do is party. He wants
like,
to hang out.
You can't even look him in the eyes because he has gems for eyes. He has no pupils. Like he can't even.
You have to look out of the corner of your eye. You see a dark thing like skittering around. It's all shit. It's the Sableye again. Better put out the traps.
Yeah, whereas if you have a Mega Swampert, you'd be like, oh shit, have to reinforce all of my rooms with iron
You have
again.
to bait your
But-
mouse traps with rubies to catch
That's-
the goddamn Sableye in your apartment.
I don't want to
They're
catch
not-
one. I want to
He'll keep you up all night.
They're not
Yeah.
wrong.
You think-
No, they're
Like,
nocturnal.
You think having possums and raccoons in the walls are bad? Think about a Sableye.
God.
There is no landlord on this planet that would let you have a Mega Swampert.
I'm gonna move out into the country and have 1,000,000 of them. It's fine.
As much as a pest I think we've painted Sableye to be, I think I'm gonna vote for Sableye. I love Sableye so much, and I love Swampert, but I can't get. He's so happy to have that big gem, you guys.
He just wants to hang out. He wants to like have a good time. Look at that fucking smile. Yeah, it's toothy
Right.
as fuck, but guess what? It's a mile wide.
Greg, I love Sableye, but he doesn't just want to hang out. He's a little shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Little shit.
He's like the Cullen Jennings of Pokemon.
Oh,
Wow,
Damn.
wow.
Damn. Wow. Way to paint somebody.
I don't
Okay,
know.
he wants to party. He's purple. He's got a toothy grin. He loves having a good time.
Cullen,
He
you
loves
are purple.
gems.
You are purple, Cullen.
Don't act
He
like you aren't
did
purple
have-
and don't love gems. Cullen.
Mega Sableye did canonically have his appendix removed.
That's
Yep.
true.
I'm a Swampert vote.
Oh no.
It's a. If Jesse really wants to change his vote, I'll let him, but I don't think he should.
I know I voted for Sableye right off the cuff,
You
but
fucking asshole.
Oh
no,
no.
I can't I can't decide because I love both of them.
We just split it down the middle. We'll take
Can you-
both. We'll take
Can
one
you?
of each.
Yeah, well, I'll take both. Can you imagine? Alex isn't wrong. Can you imagine hugging a Swampert?
Oh, it's
Look at that. Do you know what Sableye's really good at? Hugging, because he's hugging his giant gem already.
I think Swampert would have gross skin. It'd be like
That's fucked up. That's fucked up of you, dog.
Swampert's ready to defend your honor.
You know he smells like turtles.
That said, I'm not trying to claim that hugging a Sableye would be even any more pleasant. Both of these are Pokemon. Like you don't
they're
want to
dank, nasty, smelly little creatures.
Okay, Jesse, here's the thing.
It's like from the fish bar, and a Sableye you don't want to hug because it'll go like rah! And like claw its way out of your arm.
Okay, Jesse,
it's
here's
like the most
thing.
pissed off cat at all times.
John, what would he go like?
Jesse, what you need to consider, if you're going to have these as pets, yes, Mega Swampert, pretty cool,
Pokemon
totally
are
into
not
it.
your pets, they're
Here's
your
the thing.
Whoa, we're done with the
No.
pet analogy,
If we're
dog.
talking, if it's going to be in your apartment, but here's the thing: they're only going to be
friends
in their
are
Mega
mine.
form for so long. Mega Sableye is like crazy party guy. Sableye is just like a chill version of Mega Sableye, but Mega Swampert, big buff dude, regular Swampert, kind of a thing you got to take care of.
I like regular Swampert and big old muscular Swampert and Mega
Jesse,
Sableye Squatchy.
you know it's Sableye.
I'm a
It's
Mega
okay,
Sableye vote.
Thank
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, Mega Sableye.
I love you, Swampert. I'm still gonna pick you.
It's okay.
Well, Swampert doesn't want you anymore. Mega Sableye knocks out Swampert 3-2. All right. Mega Sceptile versus Mega Beedrill.
Mega
I
Beedrill.
have to leave. I need to go. I can't do this.
Beedrill.
Yeah, John, I don't think it's going to be too difficult for you.
Go
Yeah,
watch
this is going to be a Beedrill vote, dog.
Oh my god, you're not wrong. Mega Beedrill is so amazing.
Alex?
I will throw a vote towards Sceptile though.
I'm gonna vote Sceptile.
Whoa!
I'm gonna vote Sceptile. I don't care. I like how it looks.
I like Sceptile as well, but Mega Beedrill is a Beedrill.
It is a Beedrill. It's
That's what we've always wanted with Beedrill.
Yeah, I like the moment I heard about Pokemon, I think, oh man, I hope they make one that's a drill and a bee.
You know, it's fine. I can
dreams
live with
do
this.
come true, right?
When we knew we were going to get more Megas, the two Pokemon that I said I needed to happen were Sableye and Sceptile. And they gave them to me, and we're moving on to Sableye, so I'm sorry, Sceptile, but Mega Beedrill is so fucking cool.
All right, so Mega Beedrill knocks out Mega Sceptile 3-2. We have Mega Camerupt versus Mega Glalie. We
Sorry,
doing this?
Camerupt. Sorry,
Camera. Sorry.
Camerupt.
No,
Yeah,
Glalie too good.
It's unfortunate.
It's
but
gotta
Glalie
be.
yeah, it's
All
Glalie.
right. So Wario knocks out Camerupt.
5-0
Yeah,
sweep.
5-0. Yeah, Glalie, moving on. All right, so we're in the semifinals. We got Mega Altaria versus Sableye. We got Mega Beedrill versus Mega Glalie.
Oh,
Mega
boy.
Altaria versus Mega Sableye. I'm a Sableye.
It ain't even a
it's Sableye.
question.
Yeah, this is
It's real cool that Arteria gets fairy typing. That's awesome. A dragon fairy, that's amazing. That
With
is such a
Pixelate.
cool typing.
yeah.
But Sableye is number one, baby.
If I got Sableye out here instead of Swampert, I gotta pull for Sableye.
All right, Mega Sableye knocks out Mega Altaria 5-0. All right, Beedrill
Area.
versus Glalie.
Does anyone have anything to say about this?
This is the final.
Here's the thing. The real question is, okay, Beedrill becomes a literal Beedrill. Could Mega Glalie eat it?
I don't
I don't
mean,
think
if
so.
you're
I
talking
think it's-
just size-wise, maybe. But I don't think you could, like, there's 5 stingers to deal with, dog.
Yeah, but he's made of he's a
made of
damn
ice.
demonic ice spirit. I think he's just fine eating stuff.
Boy, what else haven't we said about these? Beedrill's wings split, and so he gets, like, double the wings he used to have.
He's heavier.
Glalie gets double the mouth.
Beedrill's physical attack and speed go off the charts. Insane. Oh boy, I don't know.
It's getting down to where I have to pick like really arbitrary stuff. Like I like the Glalie is blue.
Well, okay. I'll start it off then. I love these both. They're amazing. I am going to vote for Mega Beedrill. I love bug Pokemon. The more bug Pokemon that can get better, I'm all for that. Glalie was such an awesome, amazing surprise, but that's just it. It was a surprise. Like, how many people were pulling for Mega Glalie?
I am now.
Like, I don't know if I wouldn't have said, like, I really want a Mega Beedrill before, but if any bug Pokemon you tell me, like, hey, would you like a Mega for this? I'll say yes, of course. Yeah. So I'm Mega Beedrill.
As much as I want to be a Mega Beedrill, because I absolutely think it's one of the best designed Pokemon, hands down. I'm a Glalie vote because I can't get over it.
The thing about Mega Beedrill is you look at Mega Beedrill and you think, like, why did we have regular Beedrill to begin with? Like, Mega Beedrill is it is, when you think like awesome, hyper powerful bee design, Mega
Beedrill is terrifying in general, though. Like,
Beedrill was a Gen 1, like, one of the first Gen 1 Pokemon that you, like, it's a stage 2 that you get, like, at the beginning of Pokemon Red.
Yes,
like,
yes.
The design was, they were trying. They were doing their best. They had pixels.
Well, and a lot of kids like Beedrill's their favorite because it's a Pokemon that looks cool when you're a kid. One thing that my one complaint about Mega Beedrill, and this is real arbitrary, but I think he looks weird because he doesn't have any elbows. It just looks like all of that stuff is just like coming right out of him. Even though there's like arms there, and obviously there's going to be elbows behind those joints, it just looks a little weird to me. And then the most important, like with every Pokemon I catch, the first thing I ask myself is like, how would they do in a hot dog eating contest against every other Pokemon? And I think Mega Glalie would really own that.
I've been in one of those.
I think it's worth mentioning a couple things about Mega Beedrill. No one's really brought this up, but I really like the way Mega Beedrill's eyes curve around its face.
His eyes look incredible. His eyes and his antenna look so cool.
Yeah. And also, I like that his regular... So, like, all of his limbs get little stingers. But the ones that already had stingers on them basically turn into, like, these really thick lances.
Yes, it's like what Escavalier from Black and White has. He's got these, like, jousting lances.
I'm a Beedrill vote.
Thank you, Jesse.
So it's down to you, Alex, as I figured it would be.
It's all down to me. Okay. I mean, I think I'm going to, in reference to the fact that I have to have one of these, like, I have to have the base form on my team, and I'm not a huge fan of Glalie's, like, original. I'm going to go for Beedrill.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Man.
I know, I like
to be
the
fair,
health. It's just...
This is a bummer.
You don't want to invite either of these to your party.
Oh, no.
See, and you are completely exactly the opposite that I'm thinking of, because I would invite Mega Glalie over now, all night.
Okay,
we would be yelling and screaming and eating.
Let me put it this way. Imagine going up against a Mega Beedrill. You would be hyped just seeing it. But imagine seeing you're in the middle of a blizzard and out in the distance you see this big floating Mega Glalie. Would you not shit yourself? Tell me you wouldn't.
Okay, I wouldn't, because the whole time he's just screaming like, "Wah!"
Yeah, I just imagine you can hear him for like 3 miles away. But
man, we don't know what Mega Glalie's call sounds like. I wonder. Wow, what if it's?
I just imagine that it sounds like the noise. No, that like when something is like getting sucked into like a void, like that noise that.
Or like, what if he screams like a banshee? Like, what if it's like this high pitched, like ghostly wailing?
It's even better.
I don't want anything to do with that. I'm out of here.
Ice like rubbing against each other.
Oh God!
Jesus Christ!
Screech.
All right, we're moving on.
So Mega Beedrill knocks out Mega Glalie 3-2. And we're on to the bronze match with Mega Altaria versus Mega Glalie.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be real tough to get all the dirty toilet water out of that puff.
Yeah, what a shame. That's just going to...
I refuse. I'm going to fish it. I'm going to get one of those fishing nets. The little...
I'm a Mega Glalie vote. Easy.
Yeah, Mega Glalie.
Altaria, I'll throw you one.
Altaria, come on, guys.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Don't that bird.
That poor, like, cloud fluff is never going to get dry again.
Mega Glalie flushes Altaria down the toilet.
Hey, I got a question. Do you think if Mega Altaria soaks up enough toilet water, would it rain toilet water?
Oh, God.
It would become dragon poison typing, which I don't.
All right. Wow. So we have Mega Sableye versus Mega Beedrill for your finals.
If I'm the only Mega Sableye vote, I'm totally okay with that. Mega Sableye's so fucking good.
I haven't decided, but I do want to say one more thing about Mega Beedrill. It is cool that here's original Beedrill is a lot of, like I think Alex brought up, it's a lot of kids' favorites. It's cool to see Beedrill grow even more and be for like me as a kid, I always liked Beedrill, and now I'm at a point where I'm an adult and I can see Beedrill again and be like, you still got it.
Beedrill went on to play like you're saying. So you're saying like Beedrill was the football, the quarterback in high school, and then he went to college, and now he's in the NFL. Is what you're saying?
And then yeah.
Like still like the cool quarterback.
It's interesting because even though I'm so into Mega Beedrill, as a kid I was always a Butterfree person because I really liked Caterpie a lot more than I liked Weedle.
Sure.
Yeah, I get that.
And Butterfree was more useful in the game.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
So that's the one I got attached to because I was like, wow, I can use like Confuse Ray and Sleep Powder and Psybeam maybe.
Yeah, Psybeam. So yeah.
I mean, it always seemed unfair.
No, Beedrill and Butterfree were both in red and blue.
Yeah.
No, Butterfree was in blue, Beedrill was in red.
Yeah, I remember Weedle being a red exclusive and like...
Yes.
I don't think they were exclusive. I think one was just very much more common than the other.
Yes,
depending on which version you
John's
had.
right. It seemed really unfair to me because Beedrill was the more popular design, but Butterfree, John's right, Butterfree was way, way, way more useful that early on anyway.
Oh boy, I can't vote yet.
It's got to be Sableye. Cause okay, so Beedrill's the guy who grows up and goes on to be in the NFL, but Mega Sableye is the guy. It's like Jughead, and he's talking about hamburgers all the time.
Sableye is the
no.
Check
it's
into
like
rehab.
Jughead from Archie, and he's talking about hamburgers all the time. And then you grow up and you see that he ate the world's largest hamburger. Like, that's the best. And he like carries around a picture of him eating this hamburger all the time.
What you're saying is Sableye is the kid in high school who has a really weird dream, and you're always like, you go for it. And then like years down the road, you see him, and he's far and away achieved even bigger things in that weird dream, and you're like,
exactly.
As long as he's happy, as long as he's
like Beedrill has achieved national success. Make no mistake. Sableye has achieved international success in a field you didn't know you could be successful in.
I feel like I'm the Sableye in a lot of people's eyes that I went to high school with. They're like, that kid's always drawn in the back, and I'm still drawn.
Giving out weird pop rocks and.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's a good callback.
You're welcome. I do listen to the show.
I'm gonna be a Beedrill vote. And I really like Sableye. I have no problem with either one of these. Glalie should be here, but I'm a Beedrill vote.
I'm gonna vote for Sableye.
Yeah.
I'm not super attached to Beedrill. I was also a Butterfree.
I was a Butterfree as well.
Jesse, what are you thinking, Jesse?
that spiel I gave about Beedrill earlier, I did like Butterfree a little bit more.
This isn't about Butterfree. None of this is about Butterfree.
I'm a Butterfree vote. Butterfree wins the
Mega Butterfree, best Mega Evolution.
Why isn't there a Mega Butterfree? Wait a minute. Hang on.
It's because Butterfree doesn't need one.
It could be Bug Psychic and it would be incredible.
About Megas that are missing.
Christ, I don't know.
The Monarch Butterfree.
I don't know. What are the votes right now?
It's 2-1 in favor of Sableye.
Alex, have you voted?
Yeah, I voted Sableye.
Who hasn't? John?
I haven't.
John, you too.
And I think I know.
Okay, no, hold on. Do you want me to tell you exactly what's gonna fucking happen here?
I think
John's gonna go,
well,
I have to vote for the bug Pokemon. It's gonna be 2-2. Jesse's gonna vote for the one that fucking sucks, and I'm gonna get my favorite to second place again.
This
is
you guys
horseshit.
know what to
I'm
do right
pissed.
now.
You guys are fucking assholes.
I think I know which way I'm leaning.
Go, John. Go. Say it.
He's going
because I don't know.
John's going Sableye.
Look at the gem. Look at his happy face again.
I am voting for Mega Sableye.
Fuck yes, thank you.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen.
Oh, you.
I'm
John,
glad you
you're
said
my
it because I
hero.
wanted to vote Mega Sableye.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Best
y'all
bracket. Good job. Proud
Here's
of
the thing.
everybody.
What decided it for me was that I love both of these, I think, equally. But of the two, I was more glad to hear that Sableye got a Mega form. I think if any Pokemon, for me, I felt like if there were any Pokemon that I felt like needed a Mega form, it was Sableye.
I don't know about that, but Sableye sneaked past my Swampert, so still BS. So Mega Sableye knocked out Beedrill, Mega Beedrill, 4-1 for the championship. Glalie is in third place, and Mega Altaria is dirty toilet water.
I am not okay with that.
It's the
That
most
means all your
absorbent.
other favorite Megas are garbage, so...
I don't approve of these.
Yeah, we're actually submitting this to Game Freak, and they're gonna they agreed to permanently erase all the megas.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Oh.
Yes, they did say they're gonna delete all the data from the ones that didn't make it far enough. So
Is this how the internet is gonna like tier all these Pokemon?
I hope so.
Exactly.
God,
For the
I
next
really
book-
hope so.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another episode where we rank all the existing ones, and our guest will be Masuda. So
I'm glad that I am his second fiddle.
yeah, you're on rank with him.
Do you know how happy I would be to see Mega Sableye in like every single team if it turned out to be good?
Think about this. You know how excited I am that Mega Sableye gets to be in a tournament of champions at the end of the season.
I know what I'm voting for.
I didn't think about that. Now maybe I fucked myself over now.
Yeah, see? All right. Well, we're going to take a look at last week's poll results. We did Best Movie Monster. Movie Monster, yeah. So, The Thing got the most amount of votes. So
We were right.
Right.
We were right, yeah. Second amount of votes was Sully and Mike. Audrey 2 got a bunch of votes. And we got Pennywise, Cenobites, Freddy Krueger, Vampires, and the Xenomorph got some votes as well.
Wait, what percentage did Xenomorph get?
I'm going to be honest with you, 6%.
Fuck you! You people don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Bunch of tasteless assholes.
This guy.
No,
this
they're not
guy.
tasteless. They're not tasteless. They love cinnamon bites.
They gave The Thing #1, so
Yeah. With 31% of your votes. So
Yeah, well, Xenomorph should have been #1 in that bracket as well.
I'm
Imagine
scared.
Tournament of Champions, Xenomorph versus Mega Sableye.
Mega Sableye wins.
So
You
yeah.
can't get acid through that big old gem.
That's
Mega Sableye
exactly what he do. That's the only way to get rid of that gem.
Do you even think a Xenomorph would care about a Mega Sableye? Xenomorph would probably treat it like it does a cat.
Okay,
They would
say
team
what
up.
if-
What if Cassandra's got a little mouth inside of him?
Yeah.
Sableye basically the Xenomorph of Pokemon.
Well, I'd like to thank Alex Roderer for coming on the show this week.
Thank you for having me. This is great.
Is there anything to plug this week?
Oh yeah. So everybody can find me on Twitter. I'm at Proprietus. I tweet about all sorts of stuff. And I run. I am helped by many other people, but I am one of the people who runs the PAX Pokemon League, which you can check out at PAX Pokemon League. PAX Pokemon. Jesus, I don't even know the name of my own website. PAXPokemonLeague.net is where you can find us, and we're gearing up for our first PPL at PAX South, which is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
And then if you're interested in being a gym leader at PAX East, applications are going to open up basically as soon as PAX passes for PAX East are available. So keep an eye on that. Oh,
Both John and Jesse have been gym leaders before.
yes.
Yes.
true.
And it's
It's
super
really,
fun.
really fun. It's really fun.
Um,
I some of my fondest memories of this past PAX was being a gym leader. So
that's so sweet. I'm so glad to hear that. We try, and it's not just for like super competitive people either. It's,
Right.
we
In
make
fact,
it-
I'd say it's probably not even mostly necessarily
The-
for super
the
competitive.
best part about being a gym leader was being able to battle as many kids as I did. It was so
Yep.
great.
yeah, it's and
Jesse
I,
loves beating the shit out of kids.
I don't think legitimately I don't think I won a single battle. It was bad.
Yeah, and we've got the PAX Pokemon League's got a Twitter account at PAX Pokemon. We've got a Facebook if you want to follow us there. Yeah, and I do all sorts of other stuff too. You can just check me out on Twitter. I do other things, lots of things going on all the time.
If you are a fan of things, you should check out Alex at Proprietus on Twitter.
Yep.
He does things sometimes, and if you like things, there they are.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And I know John has something to plug this week.
Oh, I'm still doing commissions. So that post is top of my Tumblr, which is John Draw Please. And I think the way you get to that is what? John Draw Please /tumblr.com. I think it was-
.tumblr.com.
.tumblr.com.
whatever.
Is
you
it
know?
John? Is it John Draws Please?
No,
or
no, no,
John
no
Draw
S.
Please?
John Draw Please. It is like you are telling me, John,
Draw.
please draw,
Draw,
but
please.
in different orders of words than that.
Exactly.
And you can. I'm starting off with stuff as low as $3 for a Twitter or a Tumblr icon, leading all the way up to like multiple character scene stuff, and I'm even doing animated GIFs. So please take a look at that. I am super ready to draw whatever weird, dumb thing you want me to draw.
He's
I
really
think we're
great,
charging
you guys.
$3 for a Twitter icon. I might do
Yep.
He's super talented, and $3 is not a lot of money.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Fling money at this guy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, as always, you can find us at bracketpodcast.com and at Twitter at twitter.com/bracketcast, on Facebook at facebook.com/bracketcast, and on our Tumblr page, bracketpodcast.tumblr.com. If you'd like, you can subscribe to us on iTunes or whatever your favorite podcast client is. Just search for Bracket, and do leave your all of your opinions, anything, on the website or on those reviews itself. And before we go, we got an actual very cool look brack this week.
Someone's gonna have to talk about The Fly because I personally have not seen it.
Oh, you have not seen The Fly?
You gotta see
Yeah, I know.
You're the monster.
I'm not going to be able to see that.
Don't worry, baby. I love werewolves.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh,
That's a
man.
deep and weird cut, Cullen.
And I got a secret boiling inside of me that I love Edward Cullen.
It's when they roll around naked and a piece of toast sticks to Jeff Goldblum's ass.
And I can't really figure out what Pennywise means. And then, wouldn't it be fucked up if there was a clown that was a spider?
The secret is we're all just too scared to vote against Meow because he might show up.
I love Brendan Fraser.
Why do they need to be shot with silver bullets? What does the moon have to do with any of this? How does any of this work?
I can't do this. I don't know what oh my god.
John, it's okay. It's just a podcast. Breathe.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you gonna tell me though that you would not be in line to see a Nightmare on Elm Street remake with Jeff Goldblum playing Freddy?
Okay, is that on the table? He arm wrestles a guy and snaps the bone right out of the guy's arm, and that left a hell of an impression on me when I was 7.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. He only comes from one place. That's his home. That's where he lives. He just happens to kidnap ladies from time to time to come love him.
Boy, howdy. Don't like clowns. That's not something I can handle very well.
Up next, the Xenomorphs versus Sully and Mike.
Boy, this battle would not last long.
This would be a very violent and colorful battle.
I bet Sully and Mike could scare a Xenomorph.
You know, I don't see that happening. You can just get a whole bunch of cinnamon bites. They're delicious, and then the whole plane ride, you don't have to poop.
All right. So the Thing beats out Alien Xenomorph 3-2 in a very close battle.
Feels like a chest burster is in me right now.
Freddy looks so dumb, just in his
He
normal
was burned to death, Greg.
I get it. You didn't have to wear that sweater.
Thanks, Kevin, for that, and we'll see you guys next week. We're going to get a bunch of Kit Kat bars and play a shit ton of new Pokemon.
I got a question. How many Kit Kats do you think Mega Glalie could fit in his mouth?
Oh my god.
Answer all of them.
Just
And they'd
make
be
one
cold.
really big Kit Kat.
They'd be frozen. They'd be really cold.
That sounds delicious.
Holy shit,
His
yeah.
ability is refrigerate, guys.
Yeah.
We just blew this case wide open.
You would
Mega-
never need a refrigerator with Mega Glalie around.
Food.
Can you imagine storing a 6-pack in Glalie mouth, Mega Glalie's mouth?
Yeah, he's ready to party.
Yeah, he's ready to party.
Wow.
Doing a professional radio show on the internet.